Ariana Grande and Pete Davidson are to credit for essentially reinventing the concept of a rebound relationship from petty shade throwing to creating songs. So was their whirlwind affair as toxic as it seemed? You won't believe what Ariana stated about the destructive relationship she had with Pete. Pete Davidson was a toxic person for Ariana. Some fans exclaimed when Ariana and Pete split up. In her life, she needs a better and more respectful man. Ooh, spicy! Before we go any further, make sure you watch all the way to the end of this video so you don't miss anything. Okay, so what was it about him that was so toxic that Arianators were ecstatic when they eventually called it quits? Pete Davidson, a 27-year-old American comedian, writer, and producer, and Ariana Grande met in 2018 and began dating. It wasn't during his surprise appearance on The Tonight Show that the two stars crossed paths for the first time. These two had different partners in their lives, but according to the article, they began dating in 2014 and only officially revealed their relationship a year later. The entire timeline is a little unclear, but it contains numerous spies before they were officially announced or captured by the media without the connection. They kept it low-key until Ariana hosted a Saturday Night Live 2 years later, where she publicly interacted with Davidson for the first time. And from there, the fire began to spread widely. She used to tell his manager by leaving formal messages like hello, and in return, she received a direct message from her crush, Pete. Isn't that amazing? The couple even had tattoos dedicated to each other. But this sweet and sour relationship ended abruptly within less than 5 years. They even came to a point where they got engaged, but sadly, the relationship just didn't work out. The relationship was so absurd and insane that he was an unexpected distraction for her following her separation from Mac, while Pete said that when her ex-boyfriend, Mac Miller, died, she knew it was over between them. He claimed she couldn't get over him, and as a result, things didn't work out as well as they could have. This, in turn, harmed his mental health, and he chose to leave. When the devastating news of Ariana's ex-boyfriend, Mac Miller's death surfaced, Pete admitted he knew their relationship had ended. He said, I said, listen, I get it. Do whatever you need to do, and I'll be here until you don't want me to be here. I believe I said, I'll be here until you don't want me to be here. I almost had a feeling that had been around back then, and I can't imagine what that conversation was like. All I know is that she enjoyed the shout-out from him, and she or he wasn't putting on a show or anything. When Ariana Grande and Pete Davidson broke up, that shook him out and he prayed for his family and friends. Only weeks into the romance, Ariana and Pete surprised their fans by announcing their commitment. Their implausible emotion came before Ariana split from Mac Miller, after the singer described their relationship as destructive, and before Ariana confirmed Mac had used illegal drugs. Following a difficult year and a half, Ariana dedicated some time to herself to heal. And it turns out that part of that interaction included removing Pete. Despite keeping quiet about their breakup, Ariana appears to have made an innocent dig at her prior hubby-to-be with a cryptic Instagram post. Is it true that Ariana Grande cheated on Mac Miller with Pete Davidson? The timelines appear to cross far too frequently. Why did Ari cast aspersions on Pete after she was the one who broke up with him? And were fans correct all along in telling Pete not to pursue Grande in the first place? Stay tuned because we've got all the details on this whirlwind romance. That's it for today, folks. Thank you for watching. Please like the video and share it with amazing fans just like you. Again, make sure that you hit the notification bell so you won't miss any of the latest news and teas about your favorite celebrities. See you on the next one.